So I don't know what we want to name it.
Sack your sack.
Braids, Conjure Adept, Jorro, Weatherlight Captain, and Progenitus.
One sex. Oh, well, don't threaten me with a good time. Braids is kind of cool. We actually played some with the Braids deck not that long ago, and
Mhm.
it was interesting. It wasn't exact at all what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Weatherlight Captain is pretty cool, and Progenitus is. I think we did a build for Progenitus once.
Yeah, it was
Just like protect the queen,
yeah, it was not
right there. Protect the king. There it is,
where's it?
above the taken king. Up, yep, up one. There you go. This was our take at it.
It was a mean one though.
Yeah,
Because they told us that like they have no budget. So we're like, okay, you know what that means.
like there's a Vorinclex just chilling down there, like, oh, what's up, buddy? A Jin in there. Yeah, it was basically protect Progenitus. All right, so Korvold.
Yes. What are we gonna call it?
I'm gonna say sack your sack or sack the sack.
Okay.
Random people are gonna end up finding our like our page of all of our deck names and not know what any of the decks do or what they are. It's just a bunch of meme names.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're doing it.
All right.
So Dictate of Erebos. Grave Pact. Butcher. No, not that. Butcher, Malakir, and then we got Playcrafter, Demon's Disciple.
Don't forget about Mayhem Devil.
Pitiless Wonder.
Drawer is called Is it a deck?
Dockside.
Oh, is it a deck? You know, I make that joke all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna play this. Is it Signet or like, is it a land? Is it?
Pawn of Ulamog.
You're a pawn of Ulamog.
Probably like the
Plunder.
resembling.
Yeah.
Yes. Skeleton.
I mean, are we gonna do the dockside?
I put Dockside.
Shenanigans?
Yeah, I put
Okay.
Dockside. Which we could do there's like the Ashnot. Okay. We gotta figure that out. So what are the other like reanimated dudes we played? And we also played like Harvest Souls. And
Sakura Tribuilder seems kind of
Grim
nuts.
Harspex. Midnight Reaper.
Zulaport.
Sakura Tribe. And we're gonna actually play fetch lands for this because you get to draw cards.
And we should play Ramanep Excavator.
No, not Scout.
Hell. You know, I gotta pull up one second. I gotta pull up my
Our deck was something.
I forgot what we called ours. Wasn't it like one of us or something?
Something like that. Moldervine, Reclamation.
Oh, so
what are the other like creatures that bring themselves back that we ended up playing? We could definitely play the one that when we attack.
We could definitely play Nether Trader because isn't whenever another creature dies.
Yes, Nether Trader is good. And then what's the
God, you know, it's funny. We just looked at him the other day too. But remember, so are we doing, I guess, creature-based sacrificing? Because like,
well, we could do a little bit of everything. If it's just a good card like Dockside, we should just play it.
Because saying like something like crop rotation is like get a land, draw a card.
Yes. See stuff like that. Harrow. Roiling Regrowth. Even the creature that does it. What's the name of the creature that does it?
Oh, it's Spring Bloom Druid, I think. Yeah, it's Spring Bloom Druid.
Definitely want Seasons Past.
Yo, Tireless Provisioner is just like landfall, make treasure, sack treasure, sack treasure, draw a card, make mana.
And we're gonna play fetches.
Victimize.
We can maybe do that. Victimize.
I mean, still sack to reanimate something.
We got to think of the other. Am I gonna have to look at our? Hold on.
Yeah, I can't remember what the other skeleton name is.
I'll find it. Just give me a second. We like just made this one. Yeah.
Teabagging. It'd be in creatures.
There's so we played this dude, the Bloodsoaked Champion, which is even better with this deck, because Korvold's going to be attacking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get a Sylvan Safekeeper. But Sylvan Safekeeper is kind of cool.
We could play Timeless Witness. That's very good. And we're gonna get to the altars and stuff, but for now, let's just get through like the.
I think it's the Persistent Specimen.
Yeah, that's
that one right there. Yo, thinking about it, Old Gnawbone.
Oh yes, we're definitely playing that.
Because our commander is so big, probably when he hits. And then you make all those treasures, and that's that many draws. Let's go. I'm about it in a big way.
Yeah, I don't think we need anything else, though. All right, so... Yeah, Old Gnawbone sounds nuts. And then... So we got the Blood Artist, Falcon Wrath Noble...
Then we need just good sack outlets for our creatures, right?
Yep. Viscera. I mean, definitely. Remember, he is a sack outlet.
Yeah, but I think you want the like whenever you want it type of thing.
Yeah. Phyrexian Altar. We're gonna play that. You can always just cut it for something else. Altar of Dementia. And Ashnod's. Okay, we gotta think of other good things. We also have red.
A Goblin Bombardment. Sack to throw something at somebody. Oh, and also a Bastion of Remembrance. That's the other... when things die.
I got that, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what's that thing that makes the Eldrazi tokens?
I got that, Pone of Ulamog.
No, I mean like the enchantment that does that your upkeep.
Oh, right.
You sack it for mana, draw a card.
No, not
it's
that.
Awakening Zone. Awakening Zone.
There's another one. There's two of them. There's a 4-mana one.
From Beyond. I only like those ones because you can sack them to
Yeah, they're ramp every turn. So like they're bad.
If budget isn't an option here, because I'm seeing it alter, Meat Hook Massacre. It's another like death trigger for you.
My Reaper King deck is called Now This Is Halloween. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. That's good.
I had such a cool name one time for a deck where someone was playing the Reaper King Scarecrows, and I was playing Urza, and I wanted to name the deck Outstanding Field Agents. Because, you know, Scarecrows are outstanding in their fields.
Mm-hmm. That's something, Derek. I don't know what to say to you anymore. Isn't there like stuff that lets you? Is there stuff that lets you sack things for like treasure, like a good amount, like a lot of treasure? We got to think about like outside the box here. What else could we do?
Well, if I was thinking of 10 the pests, as you sack a creature and you get a number of. Oh no, there's a new one that came out. It's ruthless technomancer. It's when he enters the battlefield, you sacrifice another creature. You do create a number of treasure tokens equal to that creature's power.
Yep, we're playing that. Sack Korvold, recast it, make a billion treasures. That sounds really good.
Whoa. 3 mana, sacrifice X artifacts, return target creature with power X or
Oh,
less.
we could
from your
play
graveyard
We
to
could play Yawgmoth since there's no.
Oh, that's a pretty good sack outlet, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
Anytime I hear of sack outlet, I just can't think of forget the joke. It's like, that's your penis because it's your sack outlet.
Shut up. Do we
I'm a
just
professional
play?
child.
Do we just play Brass's Bounty?
I mean, it's not terrible.
Why do we not? Right? Like any of the of like the decent like treasure stuff. Like we could play Goldspan Dragon.
We play Gitrog Monster.
Oh, Gitrog sounds pretty good. But I mean, are we going in that direction? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be sacking lands to make that work, but I like some of the token makers. Definitely not Stormkiln. Brass's Bounty's fine. We got the Dockside. I don't know about like the Seas or anything like that. I think Brass's might be the one good one. I don't think we can use any of the rest of these. Yeah. Well, I said Goldspan. We could try Goldspan.
Well, what about Deadly Dispute? Sack your creature, draw 2 cards, make a treasure.
I think that could work. Yeah,
so that means you sack the
sounds
treasure.
Sounds like mega value to me.
That's basically 2 mana, draw 4 cards potentially.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave this up because this was very similar to this.
Oh, what was it? Diabolic Intent we can run?
Oh yeah, that's a thing. We could play Sidisi.
We could play Scape Shift.
Stop it, Derek. That's not even funny.
But it works.
I mean, we could play like Field of the Dead, and then we could play Scape Shift. I mean, that's not even like a joke.
Mm-hmm. And if we're playing stuff that lets us play like the cards that lands out of our graveyard, because we play like fetch lands and whatnot, it just becomes like more lands.
Hold on.
What about Birthing Pod? Because like we're sacking, drawing, getting a creature, but like I guess it depends what our curve is.
Skull Clamp, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Birthing Pod. It's doable. It's always just a good card, I mean.
Phyrexian Tower for land.
Yes. And High Market. And Grim Hearts or
see if we had a way.
What's the other one called? Grim.
Oh, Upwards. Yo, is this randomly actually a good Ghost Quarter deck because you sacrifice Ghost Quarter, so it's basically draw a card?
Yeah, but the fetch lands do the exact same thing and are actually good. So
and also I was thinking like Lotus Field, but then you have to sack 2 lands, but if you have a way to get lands back, it's not like the worst.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Anything else we should get in here? I mean, I don't think we need any of this. I mean, we could run the Phyrexian.
I don't think we need to actually have any draw spells. Our commander
is
the best draw.
You mean other than this?
Yeah, like, but then again, like the Deadly Disputes. I guess the Deadly Dispute like draws more with them. But maybe we don't need like the 3 mana draw an extra card. But then maybe it could be good.
No, because when you're starting to do multiple, that the redundancy is. Yeah, you definitely need that. I could see not running like Phyrexian, like Arena because the extra, but like still very good.
Probably should run Heroic Intervention just to keep the board safe. Uh, what what about like some removal stuff like
Assassins.
Bedevil or Assassin's Trophy? Or we also, if we want to, we can run deflecting SWAT in this because again, if budget doesn't matter, like being able to just the protection in any way that we can. Maybe even like a Veil of Summer, because sometimes just being the hexproof, it also stops you from I guess from blue and black though, so it's not like everything. But
Yeah, I don't know about the Veil.
maybe Beast Within is still also. Oh, you got it. You
Yeah.
got it already. Look at him. Man after my own heart.
And maybe like the creature versions. Like we've been playing that druid. Viscera Seer, maybe we got those both.
Yeah, Mayhem
We
Devil
got
was like
Mayhem
one of our
Devil.
first picks.
Yeah, and then Viscera Seer as well. Also, we got to make sure we put in the fetches. So we should do. What are the ones for these? It's
The fetches. Bloodstained Mire.
This is one of the expensive ones now, right?
Yeah, they're all getting expensive. Wooded Foothills. Verdant Catacombs is actually one of the cheapest ones.
Because it just got reprinted.
Fabled Passage.
And Prismatic Vista.
Then we
And
just
Myriad Landscape.
Then Jund Panorama. No, I'm kidding.
No, but what about the SAC one? The Horizon Land. What is that called?
Nurturing Peatland.
Okay. Those all seem good. We just got to make sure we run enough basics. Or
Enough.
The fetches.
Well, we'll have a lot of tools, I think. I forgot, like, is there any other... Actually, we don't have a lot of good tutorable targets.
Not fair ones.
Because unless we want to do, like
I think we try to make Field of the Dead work for sure.
I think that's be pretty easy.
What's our actual ramp going to be, though? Like...
And we can play Noble Hierarch. Task for every color, Exalted if we're attacking. Doesn't seem too bad.
Well, then birds. And then obviously Selvala is ridiculous when your commander gets huge.
Yeah. But maybe we just do like Farsi Cultivate Kodamas.
Well, we have there's the creature versions. So like Wood Elves.
Right.
And then like also we got to put in Soul Ring.
Definitely need Thought Vessel, 100%.
Yeah. And the Reliquary Tower. And then the MDFCs are Balaged, Agadeems, Malakir.
Well, don't know if I would do so much more than that.
Okay. So I guess we could start putting the lands in. I did have snow covered.
Did you do Urborg and Yavimaya Cradle?
Yeah, we might not even have to do half snow cover because it's a 3-color deck. But
I mean, there's no reason not to. That's 6 names right there off of basic search.
Is there any other cute lands we want to play?
Tom's not on land yet, so I guess not.
Oh, damn, Daddy.
You got Command Tower?
Nope.
Oh my god, what you doing?
I didn't get to it yet.
What you doing? Tom, oh
No, I
my
got
god,
it.
boss. I don't think we want to run evolving or terramorphic. I know they sack.
No.
Um, maybe we could play an exotic orchard. We're 3-color deck. I think that once you hit 3 colors, exotic orchard becomes good enough to run.
We need all the shocks.
Yeah, so
And
stomping ground.
and there's no Triumph, right?
Not an official triumph. It's Savage Lands, but we're getting that soon. Overgrown Tomb and Blood Crypt. Then which ones you want next?
The battle bonds are like usually the.
So we have Undergrowth Stadium. Luxury Suite. And Spire Garden.
And then the pains.
Or would you want to do the slow lands?
Yeah, we could do those.
Undergrowth Stadium.
Oops.
Rockfall Vale. And do we do Deathclap Cap Glade? Is that the one we just did?
Yeah.
Sorry, Deathclap. We're
Wait, did we?
missing.
Hold on, did we?
Oh, Haunted Ridge. That's the one we need. Then we said Painlands. Sulphurous Spring. Oh.
Carplusion.
Yeah, Carplusion.
Another one of the expensive ones.
Yeah, it used to not be. And then it's the Llanowar Wastes.
Okay, we're not going to do the filters because we need fetchable targets. Are there any there's fair fetchable targets in these colors, right?
Look how many lands we were at with our MDFCs. It's 36. But we do have 6 basics. And 3 dual lands. So we have 9 tutorable targets.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's fair.
And I think that's perfect. That's 36, so we only got to cut 2 cards.
Whoa!
I mean, there's probably more we could be running that we're not even. Oh, we didn't really put our a ton of removal, and it's probably better to play some of it as like the creature removal. The only one I put in was the druid.
Well,
we could play like Chupacabra.
we don't need that time. We have Beast Within. We have also when we sack, you sack.
Yeah, but it's better to play the creatures, right, than like to play Bedevil.
But I like the instance. Sometimes you won't want to wait until it's your turn, and you want to hit it right then and there before it becomes an issue.
Also, I guess we're playing enough ramp because we have some of these. It's probably fine.
Yeah.
May I have help with Joyra? I don't know red blue. Oh, that's the artifact lady. That's a Derek.
Yeah.
That's a Derek commander.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we've made her too, but it was a budget. It was a budget version.
Yeah, it was called like something. It's because I found the name of off-brand Cheerios, like the budget Cheerios that you find at like if you're going to like I don't know like Lidl or something, and is she up a little bit higher?
No,
Maybe than the previous page. I think we did her. There is Joe's O's. That's what it was called. The Cheerios.
So this is our build. This is $1 and under deck. The $97 is not like correct when you put it in for like buying it. It's going to be like $60. This is our like win on the spot like $60 everything is $1 and under, which might not be correct anymore. We might have to go and look because we made it a while ago. Like look at Mirrodin Besiege now.
Yeah, that used to be underpriced.
Mm-hmm. And even Teferi's Aegis Insight's $2 now. That's rough. For Uriel the Mistalker. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is our version. So this deck gets so much better depending on how strong you want to build it. This is another one like
All right,
Korvold.
so I
where,
got
like,
a name for it because it's an aura deck. So you call it JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because it's just aura, 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 aura. There you go.
Derek. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. It's so good, bad.
No, that's amazing. And you
All right.
mouth your shut when you speak to me in that tone of voice.
So we cut 2 cards.
Korvold and then the whole deck. There you go. Start a new one.
That sounds good. Maybe one of the sack outlets. Maybe it's too
Giggity.
much. Because we
What's
have
the worst one?
Yawgmoth. Maybe the Carrion Feeder is the worst one.
Also, I never even think about it because
Birthing Pod. It's
we
Birthing
could
Pod.
also
Go ahead.
we could also make this like a Mike and Trike deck or like a Mike.
Yeah, Mikhails. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It has a million different combos. I got my Teferi Insight for $1.65. That's not bad. Yeah, Teferi's Aegis Insight's like an all-star now. And especially now that Alhammeritz is down too, you can easily get all of it for nothing. We could put in Mike and Trike if you want. I mean, it gives them a reason, because this Victimize is kind of not doing like a ton. But like maybe Carrion Feeders are worse sack outlet.
But then like Carrion Feeder, also do something like a.
Your mic is cutting in and out.
Sorry, my internet is being real slow right now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
But
Discord.
I'm saying.
I think Derek's trying to speak with me. I'm not sure. I don't know if a robot took him over or something. There we go.
Here we go.
So yeah, the upside to Carrion Feeder is, he can sack himself and he's a creature and the whole deck's built around creatures.
And we could also we could put Gravecrawler in it and just have like not like Phyrexian Altar, Carrion Feeder, Shenanigans. But it would have to be Carrion Feeder because I don't think we really have any other zombies.
Sidisi becomes the most broken card. Because we cast Sidisi, it is a zombie. You sack something else, you tutor Gravecrawler, and the game's over.
Yeah, and even if you don't have Altar, you just draw a bazillion cards.
Well, it also, yeah, it works with, a lot of things. But do we want to go that direction?
I mean, I guess we don't have to. But the thing is, I guess that's our insta way to win with all the sack, like losing life things, or we swing huge with Korvold. I just like to have like a backup plan because what if we end up against the player with like the enchantment? You have to pay 50,000 mana to attack, and we have an abrupt decay and a Beast Within or an Assassin's Trophy. Like it's not going to get through all of that.
Well, there is some combos with Resembling Skeleton, just so you know. They are much harder to pull off.
Oh right, I forgot we do have combos because we have like the dock side or we have the
Well, Dockside doesn't do it. It's
Oh wait, we're not running the other.
Wait, no, Dockside would do it with this and a sack outlet. Derek's cutting out again.
Because it was my Discord had like froze for a second after we started.
Yeah, it keeps freezing. It sounds robotic again.
Got robot.
Okay. I can't hear you, by the way. I think he's froze. Derek?
I don't know. Maybe it's the weather or something, or like I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you're still cutting out.
All right,
Okay.
how's that?
It's scratchy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's Discord that's doing it.
Why is it not showing? There we go. All right, let's just try to get through it because we only
Yeah,
got a couple cards and then we can call it because you got to leave early. So
you gotta. I'm on a weird screen for you. I see the OBS.
no, it'll fix itself. Wait. Oh, wait. Did I do the wrong screen? Hold on. My bad.
It's all good.
Okay. Let's try to get this done.
Okay.
Do you know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a god dang hot dog. No, but you can just Google it. I mean, uh, okay. So let's cut some cards. I put Mike and Trike in here. It's just like a backup to the backup. But remember, there is resembling skeleton. Like any of the creatures that can return themselves with a couple of pieces, you can win.
Well, it's
It's
or Mike and Strike, or would you want to do Walking Ballista?
I just like Triskelion because it wins on its own.
Oh, right. You don't need a sack outlet because you ping itself for one first. Yeah,
Which
right.
also means, like, I think Buried Ruin or Buried Alive. We should play that.
God damn, Bobby.
And Final Parting.
God damn it, Bobby. Oh, you know what? I gotta share a video real quick for this. If I can find it, if it'll load for me. Oh, okay, it's good. Um, yep, there he is.
King of the Hill joke.
You enjoy that. That has to play whenever you play your JoJo's Bizarre Adventure deck.
Oh, you shared it in that. Okay. All right. So we need to cut 6 cards.
No,
So
we keep them all.
you know what? I kind of agree with you. All right. So what are we thinking?
That's my purse. I don't know you.
So which which sack outlet do we cut? We got Goblin Bombardment, Viscera Seer, Carrion Feeder, Alter Dementia, Ash Nods, or Phyrexian. I think it's too much. Plus the Birthing Pod.
I don't like Birthing Pod as much.
Okay,
It's
we can
only
cut.
once a turn. I like things that like we have the access to it whenever we need it.
And then next, would it be Carrion Feeder?
Yeah, if we don't add the Grave Crawler, then yeah, I think he could go.
Because I think we still have enough. Because he is also a sack outlet.
Giggity.
So we got to cut 4 cards.
God, imagine hitting with old Gnawbone in this deck. Oh,
Oh right, the Poison Tip Archer.
oh, that is a good one too. Because that's whenever any creature dies.
So I think that's better than Zulport, or no?
Yo, maybe Midnight Reaper we don't need. Maybe the sack we lose life thing. I guess we could just sack them off though if we don't need them.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that I've always thought about that in my zombie deck. I'm like, what if I kill myself? But I'm like, if I'm going infinite or sacking, then you just sack them off and you don't die. So yeah, I've always had that same thought.
Two
Maybe
halves can't make a
may,
whole
maybe
without a
we
hole.
maybe we don't need this because we're gonna generate so much value. Like we could
Yeah.
just we could just cut it.
Well,
Uh,
think of it this way: every time you make a hole in a net, it has one less hole in it.
somebody fire this man.
It's true though.
So
What about? I mean, maybe
which pinger would we cut? Bastion?
maybe.
Is Zulport better because it's a creature?
But yeah, we revolve around creatures, and maybe we already have the meat hook, which I think does double duty because it's also when they lose life, when their creature dies, we gain life.
So yeah, I think Meat Hook is better. Gotta cut 3 cards.
Yeah, what? I hate to say it, but what if instead of like the Druid of Purification, we run like the Dinosaur that pops stuff instead? Because I noticed the one thing that can't happen with a Druid is that you pick something and everybody else refuses to pick something because it's a May choice. So sometimes it doesn't hit as much, and you just
Yeah,
hit one
but
thing.
that's fine. It's still a 1 mana more Reclamation Sage that has the potential to pop 4 things.
And also, it gets around because it doesn't target. It does get
Yeah,
around like
everything.
hexproofy stuff.
Yeah. But you're saying you want to play the Threshing Brontodon, the one that Saxon does it?
Or no, I was gonna say caustic caterpillar because it's really cheap. Actually, I think would be even better. Just because it sacks, it dies. The thing is, what else? What other ways we have to?
Foundry. What's the Foundry Breaker? What is that thing? Is that what it's called?
Is it the new one?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, the evoke thing. Which means like I probably want to cut some of these. Like maybe cut the Bedevil.
Or there's Outland Liberator's another one that sacks to do it.
Sleep Bedevils. We could probably just run those. Would you call Outland Liberator?
Yeah, it's daybound side, sacrifice it. Then it's other sides whenever it attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment a player controls, or you get sack it to do the same thing. It's basically the same effect, and then it just has it on the attack trigger. Which I guess if it attacks, it triggers, and then you could sacrifice it and pop 2 things.
I think it's better than the Caterpillar. Just cut that for that. So okay. So now we got to cut 4 cards.
No. Told you. It's not happening. We do have a lot of creatures.
We can cut one of the pingers. Maybe. It's 1. Hold on. It's 1.
Oh, Tom, you're gonna hate me for this, but in Grook's Wake. Okay, maybe we don't need From Beyond. Maybe just Awakening Zone's good enough. Because the other half of Far Beyond, it's an enchantment. We won't be able to use as much. It's the thing that makes the Scion tokens. But then the bottom half, we don't really need. I still like that one, though. Because if we get, like, a Grave Pact in play, that's... Uh-oh, poopy stinky.
We still have 4 to cut.
We got 20 minutes to figure this out.
So
maybe we get rid of the Diabolic Intent. We know it's cute, but like, but we cut the tutor on the other side too.
Yeah, I mean, I put Buried Alive and Final Party in though.
But I think, Buried Alive dumps the creatures that self reanimate, and I think that's way better.
Same thing with Final Party.
Yeah. I was gonna say Escape Shift too much, but no, I think if it actually happens, it's just so good. That could be like draw so many cards and get zombies.
Or mana, depending on if we have the Provisioner.
Yeah, which leads to more draws. God, Korvold's dumb.
We can cut
Why'd
the
they
wood
print
elves.
this?
Uh,
Okay.
and then guess we can.
You know what? I think we draw enough cards that we don't need that much redundancy for it. One thing Korvold never has problem with is having like 50,000 cards in their hand.
Yeah, but I having the extra is where you win. Like just cantripping things is cute, but like Shram doesn't win until you get like another thing that draws like a pure steel or making a copy of it or something.
All right, you know what? Forget Victimize. We don't need it.
May
We
I
don't need
see
it.
your... This? That's my person. Two halves can't make a hole without a hole. May I see your commanders? So we have a link on our Twitch to our deck list, I believe. If you want to look there in the info.
I'll also send the guild guys link over there.
So we still got to cut 2 cards. We got Balaged Season's End Timeless, so I guess we cut Eternal. We don't need like all of it. It's just too much. Because I also have Phyrexian Reclamation. And we have Victimize. And some of them play themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess Eternal's fine. Cut that.
Because yeah, I guess it would be good if we were playing like everything sack, but because we're mostly creature sack.
I think this can combo with Reclamation, but you lose life is the problem. So you would need like Blood Artist
unless
or
we have
something.
the Death Pingers.
Yeah, so.
Which we have a bunch of. Oh my god.
We gotta cut how many? 1 card? Let's just cut Exotic Orchard.